Well, we know staying in shape in the new year does not have to involve hours and hours in the gym every week. In fact, there's some simple moves that we could all be doing at home to kind of stay on track. We've got Sports Club personal trainer Jason Brown here with Sarah Gunter to demonstrate. Welcome. Glad you have some advice for us.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you so much.
This is a tough time of year. What are the challenges that people are facing? They've got good intentions for 2024, and what's happening about now?
Oftentimes, it's time. People believe that they don't have enough time to work exercise in. But the good news is you can add movement throughout the day. It doesn't have to be anything rigorous.
Yeah, I like that very much because the truth is, yeah, schedules are busy, but there's always some moments at home that you could carve out.
Right.
And you say that we can, in our living room, if we need to do different kinds of lunges. Lunges are really effective with or without dumbbells,
Absolutely.
which we know.
We know that lunges is a fundamental movement pattern, so it helps us throughout our day. So I'm going to have Sarah today demonstrate what we're going to do. So we're going to do an anterior lunge. In other words, a lunge forward. Good, and she comes back in. The other side, please, Sarah. And what you realize is that how far you go out is dependent upon your ability. So you can play with your successes in those thresholds.
And these movements are helping what?
Your hips, your core, your balance, coordination, things of this sort. So it's very good for daily tasks.
Okay, so even just around the house, you'd say, let's do this for a minute, 2 minutes while I'm
Sure.
listening to this song.
Just a handful of those periodically throughout the day. That's right. Take a break from the computer, get up, do a few lunges in different directions, and you're good to go.
Okay, I like that. Keep yourself motivated throughout. And then squats, same kind of thing. You could be
Absolutely.
about to go into the kitchen for
That's
something.
right.
But you're
Yes,
gonna
you
do
can
some
brush your
squats
teeth
first.
or whatever, and you can do some squats, right? I love it. So she's going to demonstrate just a parallel stance squat. And the good thing about this is if Sarah takes and turns her toes outward, she can start changing the way that the body reacts in this motion. So you can add variability throughout the squat.
Okay, and again, something, you're not telling people they have to do 1,000 of these.
No,
just
not at
find
all.
time.
Just-
do you keep this in your mind just going, what am I doing right now?
Yeah,
I
that's
might as well
right.
do squats for 30 seconds
Why
while I
not,
think about
right?
what's...
Why not? Yes, I love it.
Another powerful move that you recommend everybody do in 2024 is the plank. A lot of variations here, right?
Yes, absolutely. And a lot of people see the plank as just a static position. So we're going to add a little sauce to the plank.
Okay.
So I want Sarah to go ahead and get down, please, in what I call a 6-point stance. And this is her knees down, her feet down, her hands underneath her shoulders. So right now, this is good for anybody who has like a level 1 ability. So if she wants to make it a little harder, maybe she lifts her knees up. Okay?
She wants
now
to make it
she's
harder.
off the ground, but in a bent knee position. Now, Sarah, drive your hips upward for me to the sky. Like come high, good, come higher, come higher, come higher, and drop that right back down. So now we're adding some dynamic movements into this plank position. Fantastic for core stability and shoulder stability. I love it.
Yeah, and again, and the people that tell you they don't have time, they say, how many minutes might you spend watching a show? Maybe you do those
That's
during
right.
the commercial break.
Get your child to sit on your back just
Yeah.
to make it a little bit more difficult.
There you go, and make it fun. You know, maybe let's take a break before we do this. Let's do 5 minutes of family workout during this
Why
song
not?
that we're playing, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
Whatever kind of workout you attempt. When it comes to overall health, you're talking nutrition. There are going to be
Yes.
some nutrition tips that you tell everybody you work
Yeah,
with.
so there's a lot of misinformation out there, but I hope we can all agree that a diet that is centered around minimally processed foods, right, and whole food form is fantastic for you. So fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, grains, legumes, meat in limited amounts, and eliminate the processed meats. You don't need that.
Okay, excellent. And that nutrition question gave us time for some recovery because
Yes.
you say, do some exercise,
Yes.
take the recovery.
Yes.
Talk about that concept and maybe
Yes.
how we apply that to our home workout.
Absolutely, I love it. So rest. Getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a night is beneficial, okay? Try to pick a consistent time of going to bed and waking up. This is fantastic for the circadian rhythm, our biological clock. But another thing is about an hour before you go to sleep, Margaret, the viewers can put the screens aside, draw them a hot bath or pull up a book and
Yeah.
start reading. It's great for relaxation and turning down.
Well, and I know these are things, everybody that's watching you at the gym right now, they're going, we've heard this before. These are the conversations you have with
That's
people.
right. My Fit Camp people know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
What is it about working with people in this way, kind of providing that information to get them off on the right foot? What are you so passionate about as a trainer?
I care more about you as your whole being
Yeah.
and not just you looking good. So it's about what allows you to sustain your gains throughout your whole life. You are strong, you are powerful, you are unique, and you are beautiful. So don't think otherwise.
I can't even ask you another question after that, unless there's anything else you want to
No,
add.
just thank you so much, Margaret. You're amazing.
That was amazing. I'm sure people love working with you. Jason from Sports Club. Sarah, thank you for making him do this.
Yeah, of course. He is one of our top trainers at Sports Club. He is
Yeah.
a role model to every trainer and everyone at the club, and you know, even for myself. So.
Well, and I think in just these few minutes, everybody else is pretty motivated about it too. Thank you so much for being here. We
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it.
Thank
People
you.
can find you at Sports Club. There's 2 locations, the Simpsonville at 3 locations. In Simpsonville, it's 667 Southeast Main Street and 317 Scuffletown Road, and then the Congaree
Yes.
Road
That's right.
location
Yep.
in Greenville. We all know that
Yes.
one. On accesscarolina.com, you'll have all that information, and this segment will be posted there too.